Most people do not fail because they are incapable. They do not fail because they lack talent. And they do not fail because life is against them. They fail for one reason. They remain the same. Day after day, week after week, month after month. The same habits, the same thoughts, the same decisions, and then they wonder why nothing changes. They blame the economy. They blame timing. They blame circumstances. But Stoic philosophy removes all of that noise and reveals something uncomfortable. The problem is not the world around you. The problem is you repeating yourself. You are not stuck. You are looping. Marcus Aurelius understood this clearly. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Because every time you delay change, you reinforce the version of yourself you are trying to escape. And there is no neutral life. You are either improving or you are decaying. In this video, you will learn 10 Stoic principles. Not to inspire you, but to transform how you act. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Discipline is who you are. Most people misunderstand discipline. They treat it like something temporary, something you do when you feel motivated. But Stoics saw it differently. Discipline is not an action. It is identity. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Think about that. If your actions depend on emotion, you are not in control of your life. Emotion is unstable. It changes constantly. So your discipline becomes unstable too. One day you act. The next day you stop. That is not discipline. That is reaction. So the shift is simple. Stop waiting. Stop negotiating with yourself. Start saying, "This is who I am." Not when it's easy. Not when you feel ready. Always. That is discipline. Lesson 2. Control what belongs to you. Stoicism divides life into two parts. What you control and what you do not. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind or not outside events." But most people live the opposite way. They try to control outcomes. They try to control people. They try to control the future. And ignore the only thing they actually own: their mind, their effort, their response. This is where suffering begins, because every moment spent outside your control is energy wasted. So you must train yourself. When something happens, pause. Ask one question: is this in my control? If not, let it go. Not emotionally, mentally, completely. Focus only on execution. That is where power lives. Lesson 3. Your inputs create your mind. Your mind is not original. It is built, not once, but daily, through repetition, through exposure, through what you consume, what you watch, what you hear, what you repeat. All of it becomes you. Most people do not realize this. They think they are thinking freely, but they are recycling influence. So if your inputs are chaotic, your mind becomes chaotic. If your inputs are disciplined, your mind becomes disciplined. Marcus Aurelius understood this. Your mind becomes what it repeatedly absorbs. So be careful, because attention is not passive. It is training. And what you train, you become. Lesson 4. Do what is difficult. Modern life is built for comfort. Everything is easy. Everything is instant. Everything is avoidable. But comfort creates weakness. Every time you avoid difficulty, you teach your mind that discomfort is danger. But Stoics believe something different. Difficulty is training, not punishment. Every strong life is built behind resistance. The body grows through strain. The mind grows the same way. So when something feels hard, do not escape it immediately. Stay with it, because that resistance is where growth begins. Lesson 5. Master your emotions. Stoicism is not about removing emotion. It is about controlling response. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your frustration. You are the observer of them. Imagine watching a storm from inside a building. The storm is loud, but it cannot touch you. That is how emotion should feel. There is always a gap between feeling and action. Most people close that gap instantly. The Stoic expands it. They observe, then decide, and in that gap, freedom exists. Lesson 6. Stop repeating the past. Most people are not living. They are remembering. They replay old mistakes, old regrets, old pain. But the past is not alive. It only exists in thought. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others." The same applies to your past. You cannot change it, but you can stop living inside it. Because every time you replay it, you weaken your present. And your present is the only thing you own. Lesson 7. Habits build identity. You do not become what you want. You become what you repeat. Not once, but daily. Small actions, repeated consistently, become identity. Most people miss this. They wait for transformation, but Stoics understood compounding. One small action, repeated over time, becomes character, and character becomes life. So if you want change, change repetition, not motivation. Lesson 8. Discomfort is the signal. Discomfort is misunderstood. Most people see it as a warning, but it is not. It is a signal that you are growing. Every meaningful change begins with discomfort. So when it appears, do not immediately reject it, because the mistake most people make is quitting right before growth begins. But the Stoic continues, because discomfort is not the enemy. It is proof of progress. Lesson 9. Ignore the distraction of people. Other people's opinions are unstable. They change constantly, with emotion, with trends, with mood. So if you build your life on them, you build nothing stable. Marcus Aurelius lived under constant judgment, yet he stayed focused, not on approval, but on action. That is the lesson. Your life is not built in their opinions. It is built in your decisions. Lesson 10. 1% daily improvement. Most people try to change everything at once and fail quickly. Stoicism teaches something different. Small improvement, daily, consistent, 1% better. Not dramatic, but powerful, because repetition compounds, and over time, you become unrecognizable to your past self. Not through intensity, but through discipline. At every moment, you are becoming something. The only question is what? A repetition of yesterday, or an improvement of it. The Stoics were not perfect, but they were disciplined, and discipline is still available. Right now, in this moment, in this decision, the only thing left is whether you will use it.